Tenestalin, Al-Shalamti, Hotep. Greetings, teachers, students, mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, friends, cousins, adults, everyone who are watching this episode of Graspmatyx.com. Yours truly, Graspmathologist Dr. Yates, is saying thank you. Whether you're watching it by flash, SIM card, DVDs, or by email link, even on YouTube, thank you for watching, and thank you for telling others about this math program called Graspmatyx. Stay with me, much more is coming forward here on this televised YouTube internet program. Thank you for watching. Yours truly, Dr. Yates, and for writing to me. Keep in mind that Graspmatyx is based on 4 principles. These are the 4 principles: perception, reasoning, rhythm, and restoration. What are they? Perception, reasoning, rhythm, and restoration. These are the 4 principles that Graspmatyx is based on.
Here it is. Dr. Yates was saying that Graspmatyx is based on the 4 principles: perception, reasoning, rhythm, and restoration. On the other side of the screen, which is the right side of the screen, you notice it says in the box there, the word Kwankwa. Kwankwa is the Amharic or Amarinya word for language. Now, this math, Graspmatyx, is taught in 3 major Kwankwa Och. Kwankwa Och means languages. It's taught in English, Graspish, and also in Amharic. You hear Dr. Yates incorporating Amharic words when he is teaching this math. Most of all, he likes to express the figures based in Graspish, which is the Kwankwa. That means making sense of the English nonsense. Now, to find the LCM of 3, 6, and 5, 4, first we need to find the prime factor of 3, 6, and 5, 4. Well, the prime factor is best to try this approach. As you notice on the left side of the screen, here it is, the 3, 6. I did 3, 6. And then I simplified, find out what 2 numbers I can multiply will give me 3, 6. It'll be 6T6. I use the letter T because T stands for times. It's the initial for times. In school, they'll use a dot, saying a point or a dot means to multiply. I don't go there. That is confusing. Why? Because that same dot is used when I'm teaching children to find the half of odd numbers. Like, for example, the half of 1 would be 0.5. That's when you're using the dot as decimal point. The dot is using referring to decimals. So I'm not going to confuse the children using that same decimal point with using 6, and you look like 6.6. See? So we use initial T for times. So you have 6T6, means 6 times 6 will sum up to 36. They call 36 in the school system in English. And then we simplify, looking for 2 numbers I can multiply that would give me 6. 2 times 3 will give me 6, and on the other side, 2 times 3. When we come over here to the 5, 4, we see here in the 5, 4, it says, what 2 numbers I can multiply will give me 5, 4. Or my 6 times tables tell me 6 nines of 5, 4. They call 54 in English. We say 5, 4 in Graspish. Then, what 2 numbers will give me the 6? Same, the 2 times 3. What 2 numbers when I multiply will give me 9, 3 times 3. That's how we got that here. So what we have, the prime factor of 3, 6 would be 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. See that? And then the prime factor of 5, 4, the PF. Okay, PF stands for prime factor. The PF of 5, 4 equals 2 times 3 times 3 times 3. Now, when you find what they have in common, that would be considered and not considered. That would be considered the common factor of 3, 6, and 5, 4. The common factor of 3, 6, and 5, 4 would be the 2, you bring it down because you have 2 above and 2 below. That's what in common. And then the 3 and the 3, and the 3 and the 3 again. So you bring that down. What remains is the 2 in red. That's why I put it in red. And the 3 on the right for the 5, 4, that's the remainder. I bring that down. Then now, when I transform them now, I transform them. So now we got 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 3. Because now I'm going looking for my LCM.